Hello boys and girls and welcome back to Miss McD Reads to Me. If you are new to my channel, I am Miss McD and here is a place where you can stop by and hear me read aloud my favourite books. And today I have chosen a book called The Lost and Found House, written by Michael Cadnum. And we've had this book a long time. I bought this book for my son when we moved from one state to another, and we bought a new house and he was starting a new school. So if any of you out there have moved to a new home and are getting ready to start school, I think you'll really like this story. All right, if everyone's sitting comfortably, then let's begin. The Lost and Found House, written by Michael Cadnum, paintings by Steve Johnson and Lou Fanshawe. We all saw the new house in the new town far away months ago, but now I can hardly imagine it. When I think of the new house, it has no colour and it keeps changing shape. The moving men load the sofa and rolled up rugs and the painting of the red horses. They carry out the aquarium that used to hold fish, and they carry out the boxes taped shut. Plates rattle in the plate box. "Almost done," say the moving men. As they close the door of the big blue van, they wave. "Goodbye," they call, and Dad waves, and Mom waves, and I do too. But when I say goodbye, I whisper. Our house is empty. Dad's steps echo, and Mom and I check the empty rooms to see the things which are not there. Here is where the sofa sat, and here is where the television plugged in, and here is where the roller skates tumbled downstairs all by themselves and left a trail of dents in the steps. "Oh, the traffic will be awful," says Dad. But Mom says nothing at all. Dad spends a long time finding the right key for the car. "I hope the traffic isn't too bad," says Mom at last, in a very quiet voice, and Dad starts the car. "Goodbye, old house," says Dad. There goes the old gas station, and there goes the old school, and there goes the house where the growling dog lived, and there goes the hole where the pepper tree blew down and never grew back. At night, the headlights make the world look big. We stay in a motel where the glasses are wrapped in plastic. I bounce on my great big bed and no one tells me to stop. "Tomorrow is a big day," says Dad. We sleep in the motel room. All night, trucks rumble past, but I hardly really sleep. In the morning, I have a scrambled egg mixed with cheese and toast with warm, soggy butter, and I even eat the parsley. Dad eats his too, if that's the thing to do, he says, winking at me. Mom doesn't even eat her toast. The new town has tall, straight trees. It has a stadium and a big empty parking lot. It has gulls and a bay and ships. None of us talk except Dad. "There's the new grocery store," he says, "and there's the new drugstore, and there's the new school." The school has more tall, straight trees and a long green field. Children kick a soccer ball, and a white gull glides down to the middle of the basketball court. "Here's our street," says Dad. A striped cat watches a black and white dog trot down the sidewalk, followed by two children on bicycles. The moving men are there already, lifting furniture wrapped in grey blankets out of the blue van. At last the house is full of boxes and furniture and the aquarium that used to have fish. Outside, the garden is all weeds, and a red rubber ball so old it is grey hides under a bush with red berries. There is a rusty bucket full of white flowers, and a faucet that won't turn on no matter how hard I try. An orange frisbee sails up and falls at my feet. I throw it back, and there are children at the top of the fence. They say who they are: a boy named Terence and his sister named Nicole. All night I keep waking and think, I know where I am, because each time I have forgotten. In the morning, the light is yellow under the door and I open it. The windows have no curtains, so the sun is all over the hall. Sun is all over the kitchen, and Mum and Dad are holding up the picture of the red horses and saying, it can't go here and it can't go there. When I stand on the front steps, the orange frisbee rolls across the lawn. The air smells like ocean. The black and white dog is waiting with Nicole and Terence. The frisbee has stopped rolling. The grass squeaks under my feet. And when I throw the frisbee back, it stops in mid-air and it doesn't go forward and it doesn't fall. Until Terence lifts his hand and takes it from the air, turns and throws it back again. I catch it with one hand. That night, Mum is singing softly to herself, putting up bookshelves, and I know that one morning the aquarium will bubble quietly, and swimming through the green plants and the ceramic castle and the miniature bridge, there will be fish. How did you like that story? I hope that you can relate to it. It is difficult moving to a new house in a new town, and it's a little scary to start a new school, but you will always make new friends, and after no time at all, it will feel like you've always lived there. That's my story for today, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back to hear another story. But until then, remember, keep reading.